The Invest in Her podcast is brought to you in part by Wells Fargo Bank. Hi, I'm Catherine Gray, founder of She Angel Investors and co-founder of the She Angels Foundation. I'm also the podcast host of Invest in Her and an award-winning producer, author, and TEDx speaker. Our show, Invest in Her, features phenomenal female founders and funders. As you know, women receive less than 2% of venture capital funding. Our series is about accelerating the funding of women by connecting them to funding resources. Let's meet today's guest. Hello, welcome to this week's edition of Invest in Her. I'm your host, Catherine Gray, founder of She Angel Investors and co-founder of the She Angels Foundation, and more recently, a producer on the movie called Show Her the Money, which we actually screened in New Jersey on our 50-city tour. And the person that was the organizer of that is our special guest today. Let's welcome to the show the founder of American Dreamers, Nekei Lewis. Hi, Nekei. How are you?
Hi, Catherine. I'm doing very well.
Well, you had a wonderful high energy event that Vicky Pache and I from Dapper Boy attended, and we just had an amazing time. And who else was there from our show? I'm trying to think who else was there?
No, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, I think there was three of us, but and Therese, her wife was there. That's right. Therese Pache was there, also from Dapper Boy. It was just an amazing event. And then we got to run into Jill Johnston from, the Leadership Academy, IFL. And also on the panel was the amazing founder of I Fund Women. So it was an incredible event, truly. And love New Jersey. Love the energy of those women there.
Yes, it was an amazing time, and everyone just totally enjoyed everything about it.
Yeah. And, I have to say thank you again. You gave me a Women's Empowerment Award. I have the trophy sitting in my office. I'm so proud of it. Oh. And that was so sweet of you. Where did you come up with the name American Dreamers? I love the name of your company, and we're going to talk about all the ways that you help women build financial wealth, which I love. I'm all about that. That's what everything She Angel Investors, Show Her the Money, everything I do, Invest in Her. It's all about how do we help women create generational wealth and become successful entrepreneurs. And I know that's in every fiber of your being, Nekei, of what you do on a daily basis. So we're going to talk about all the resources that you create. But how'd you come up with the name American Dreamers?
Well, one thing I could say is, when I think of the American dream, I think about, the pursuit not only of happiness, but of like financial stability, financial wellness, and
which probably go hand in hand.
Right? Yeah, it goes hand in hand. And as an American, like I'm the biggest dreamer, anybody knows me, I am a dreamer. So I wanted to create a company that wasn't only about like my dream, but also other people's visions and dreams and how we could also help them on the financial side. Yeah.
Well, you were certainly all about that. You eat, live, and breathe it, don't you? Yeah,
yes, I do.
So let's talk about all the things that you do, because your company, which is also a community, you have an app, you provide all these resources. You have a print magazine, a digital platform, and all of these things are geared toward helping women have resources to understand a balanced financial life, right? So you help them with business credit, with loans and grants, with personal credit, wills and trust, real estate, insurances, and then just positive investment opportunities. So all of the things it takes to be like a good wealth generator, right? All of those things.
Yes,
we need all of those things to create wealth, right?
Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely. And, with all the things that we have and all the services, I really found that women just weren't also understanding how each works with the other one, right? When you're starting a business, you need funding, you need business credit, you need, money to be able to get things off the ground. So being able to offer workshops and webinars and being a more collaborative community, sharing resources, I have seen it's really helped tremendously to just drive everything forward.
Absolutely. And so you have helped over 500 entrepreneurs to become successful. And I will say, you know, you have these cohorts for startups with business ideas. So if someone had a business idea, they would come to American Dreamers and become part of your community and utilize all of your resources to have a balanced personal and business wealth growth program, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So tell me a little bit about all the different things you do. Tell me about the print magazine, about the digital events, and about your app.
Sure. So when it comes to American Dreamers, you know, we are a wealth financial community, and the goal is to supply the members with those resources. So we have the print magazine that is distributed to all the members. We are a subscription-based model. And also, we do webinars and events. So as a member, depending on which tier you're in, you'll have access to have certain opportunities to get access to those resources. When it comes to the events, we also do in-person events. We do digital events. So I feel like, you know, with all the resources together in one hub, it really helps to elaborate and help the community not only grow and build, but everyone not only to also talk about generational wealth, but how individuals could become better when it comes to their financial wellness and their financial resources.
What made you decide to get into this space? And, you know, I know you've been doing this for over a decade. What prompted you to think, I want to help women build wealth? Was it because, first of all, you wanted to build your own wealth and you were successful at that and you thought, I want to help other women do this? Or, you know, tell me what was the premise for it?
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, as a woman founder, I found it very difficult just to get started. And that was just like being able to have an idea and take an idea from seed all the way up to, you know, having like an MVP. So what I realized was that being able to find those resources, put it together, coach other individuals. I myself have coached over 500 startups, plus at the same time, helping individuals to go through those little initial hurdles when you're a startup. And then from there, the second part of it is the funding and the financing. And then how do we get to the next level when it comes to everything dealing with your startup and your business?
Yeah, and I see that you've worked also with high-profile clients in the real estate arena, you know, helping with multi-million-dollar deals. Tell me about that.
So that's more on the coaching side, and especially when it comes to just being able to know what barriers, because sometimes individuals have wealth mindset barriers or not thinking that they're able to do that when it comes to maybe acquiring a multifamily unit or an asset, you know, wanting to become a developer. You know, these are all things that women think and feel disempowered to be able to do that. And just being able to have someone that will know how to reach those barriers and kind of open those other doors for you or give you access to other forms of capital so you can make those dreams happen.
100%. And so let's say somebody says, you know what, I want to think bigger. I want to get a multi-unit piece of real estate. You would then coach them how to make that happen.
Exactly. And even if they are in the infinite stages, you know, they don't have the right credit score. We have the resources for that. And that was the main thing that happened because when I was in a women's, I had an early funding when it came to my idea. And that helped me to jumpstart it because it was a woman grant that allowed entrepreneurs like myself as a woman to be able to get to that next level and have that money and the resources so that we can really be able to make it happen. So I was just like, this is it. Like, this is how you do it. And if you want to be able to do a multifamily, you don't have the money for it, you don't know how to acquire those funding with American Dreamers as a financial platform. We have the resources in all 50 states to make sure and help you to accommodate any of those requirements or needs.
I love that. And tell me about the app.
Yes. So the app is part of it is a real estate app, which I had also developed to also help individuals when it comes to when they have their properties, being able to list that. So that's something that's also in the development stages, but we do have the MVP out there, which I'm excited. But there'll be a couple of things I'm going to be rolling out and really encompassing it with American Dreamers so that it could be just one full platform and individuals could just go ahead and, join, become a member, get access to those webinars, those classes, access the app, being able to understand like from their wealth, what's their net worth, where are they at right now currently, where do they need to be in the future, and then kind of connecting those dots so they can get there.
I love that. And I like a one-stop shop where you can learn about everything from your personal, improving your personal credit to how to invest in real estate, how to invest in other things, how to get your insurances, your trust and will in order, how to, like having everything in one place. I could see the value of somebody joining your community. Can people join from anywhere, or is it New Jersey based, or how does that work?
Yes. So we're USA based.
USA based.
United
Love
States.
it.
We're literally helping all the American dreamers.
I love that. Of course. Otherwise it'd be called New Jersey Dreamers.
Exactly.
So American Dreamers, anybody can join from anywhere. They go to americandreamers.com. Do you have any,
Club.
is that right?
Club. C-L-U-B.
And
Yeah.
Are you on social media also?
Correct. Yeah. So it's American Dreamers Club. And our website is americandreamers.club, C-L-U-B. And at American Dreamers, you can also find us on YouTube. We have our YouTube channel, which we're growing, and our social media presence.
So what's on your YouTube channel? Are you doing a lot of videos about this wealth building?
Of course, absolutely. So a lot of it is some of our workshops and webinars that we host. So it's more of a way to attract other individuals talking different financial concepts that are not really spoken about, such as making sure you have your will, your trust, your business credit, understanding, the power of becoming your own bank, how insurances work, how to utilize this within your portfolio, how to diversify your portfolio. So with the YouTube channel, it really allows me to just have a little bit of everything for people to, come across, and hopefully they'll say, hey, you know what, I want to know more about American Dreamers, or how I can really, utilize this information to better my life and achieve my dreams.
I love that. Do you have some success stories you'd like to share? Because obviously, here you've coached like over 500 entrepreneurs. Is there one or two that sticks out that you like to share that story?
Sure. So I have a herbal brand that I've been coaching for like past 6 years, and they're still with me. And we start all the way from the infant stages up till now, where we have the teas, we also have honey, we have a whole line of products that are we're working to get into a couple of hotels, which have already started the process of wanting to utilize this as a personal product within the hotel, which is amazing. So just being able to take something from idea to actually to the retail storefront, and being able to help those kind of individuals. Secondly, there is another construction company that someone wanted to be able to start and kind of get off the ground. So we're also working on how to get them more funding to continue to grow the business and acquiring more assets.
I love that. Well, you are doing great work. When I read your dossier of all the things that you're doing, I'm like, when does this woman sleep?
I ask myself the same thing.
I know. That's part of being an entrepreneur, right? But
yes.
I get the impression that you love what you do.
Not only I love what I do, I enjoy it. So being part of the dream, creating the dream, and then also helping others to achieve that is where I get the most fulfillment, because I know how hard it was, not only as a female, but as a woman of color, and how I can be able to get the funding. It took me a really long time to really get where I'm at right now. And I just feel like if I can help more people in opening those doors and sharing those resources, and hopefully eventually being a venture capitalist like you.
I love it. We want that. We want every woman to be an angel investor and a investor in venture capital, a limited partner. I mean, that is where the real wealth building really is. And so it's definitely a goal of ours to get people to have at least a portion of their portfolio in that asset class. that's very exciting and very fun and interesting and lucrative. You get to meet the most amazing people like yourself that are innovating ideas and projects. So, ladies at home, if you feel like you are an American dreamer or want to be, AmericanDreamer.club is the website. And of course, you can find American Dreamers on social media. And Nekei spells her name, if you're just listening in, Nekei. That's Nekei, Nekei Lewis, Lewis. You can find her, I take it, on LinkedIn, right?
Correct. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes. So on LinkedIn, you can also find me, Catherine Gray. We are also, of course, sheangelinvestors.com. And you can find our movie that we just showed with Nekei in New Jersey, which is showherthemoneymovie.com. Of course, Show Her the Money and She Angel Investors is on social media, Instagram and elsewhere, as is American Dreamers. So find us, look us up. We'd love to connect with you. And we are just out there doing what we love and helping other women to do what they love. Right, Nekei?
Yes, absolutely, Catherine.
Well, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in to Invest in Her. Make it a great day. Thank you, Nekei, for being a great guest. Take care.